everybody, Goran here with another beautiful Ramirez guitar. This is Ramirez 2A from 1974. Beautiful instrument, plays really easy. Action is perfect, super comfortable to play. There is still a little bit room on the saddle to lower, but in fact, you might have to, if you're a proper classical player, you probably want a little bit higher action, or if you just enjoy super low action like this, then this is a perfect guitar for you. Beautiful cedar top, almost perfect condition. There is a couple of small little dings, but considering it's a guitar almost 50 years old, it's perfectly preserved. The sides and back also very good condition. It has been recently refurbished. And there were a couple small cracks that were professionally repaired by a friend of mine, a great luthier here from Chicago area. Sides are in very good condition. If you can see, there is no blemishes, there is no scratches. Neck as well. Nothing to see here that would be of a concern. Fingerboard is almost a new condition, since this is a guitar that hasn't been used. It was stored in a former Ramirez distributor for many years, and I was able to get a few of those. So this is the last classical Ramirez that I have in stock. It's from 1974 and the serial number is R1371. All original Fustero tuning pegs. Nice detail about this. You have a Brazilian rosewood bridge. Just a very nice detail, very nice touch. The guitar has a pickup installed, and it's one of the best pickup systems that I've used so far. It's a LR Bag Lyric, and it's a pickup that's installed inside underneath the bridge, and it's not a piezo pickup, but it's a microphone, so you're getting a lot of natural wood sound out of it. It doesn't sound like a plasticky piezo that we all love so much. It sounds like a true classical guitar. So I have it plugged in now. I'm gonna play just a little bit unamplified, and then I'm gonna turn it just a little bit to see how much of a difference it is first when it's low volume, and then medium, and then a little bit louder, just so we can compare how we can hold the volume by turning it up. Beautiful balance. Classic Ramirez sound. Not a lot of bass, but just a lot of beautiful mid-range. Turn it up just a tiny bit. This is already quite nice sound without getting not even a little bit of feedback. So I think it's perfect volume when you're playing gigs and you still want to hear the natural sound of the guitar, and add maybe just tiny bits so you get that sound, sounding a little bit louder, depending on what kind of room you're playing. I'm gonna turn up even more now a little bit to see how much we can drive this guitar. Still a great sound. Turn it up even more, but just for kicks, we'll turn it up and see if we can fill those nice big concert halls with this. Beautiful sound. I highly recommend these pickups. If you're looking to get one installed or buy a guitar that already has one, but I think it works perfectly on these Ramirez guitars because it's Ramirez guitars are not very bassy, and this kind of pickups would normally pick up a lot of bass, and then you're stuck sounding like sounding really boomy, and you're not necessarily getting a lot of the melody out from these guitars. So beautiful Ramirez, again, greatly preserved. I would consider this a mint condition, considering it's a 50-year-old instrument. Keep in mind, this guitar hasn't been played. Nobody has bought it. It was leftover stock at former Ramirez distributor here in Chicago. It's a beautiful guitar. Hopefully it goes into somebody's hands who truly appreciates great instruments and Ramirez dynasty. Speaking of the Ramirez dynasty, I have here a book that came out recently by Jose Ramirez family. They decided to do anniversary 125th anniversary of Ramirez, and in this book you can find pictures from early days Ramirez, early models, fun stories, letters from Segovia to Jose Ramirez, beautiful pictures of guitars, and just a lot of fun stories on everything Ramirez, from development of their labels, corresponding from different players to Ramirez family. Just a beautiful thing to have at home and look and see the development of all these beautiful models that they've been able to produce in the last 130 years. Here's if you can see all the famous players that were at some point working at the shop, naming Contreras, Antonio Martinez, Arturo Sanzano, Paulino Bernabé, so on and so forth. So I have a few of those books that I will post on Reverb, and they'll be available for sale as well. So going well with this beautiful Ramirez, the book and the guitar will be available shortly today. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and if you like this channel, please subscribe and click that like button. The channel has been doing really well. I'm spreading a lot of good news on different models and the makes of the guitars that I really like. So please, again, subscribe, and happy holidays.